Hey there. Let's get started on this sketch. All you need to follow along is a piece of paper, a lead pencil, and an eraser. It's important to use the pencil very lightly. You want to be able to erase any mistakes easily. Let's begin by drawing the front wheel. We want the front wheel to be slightly oval, not a perfect circle, because we're looking at the car from an angle. Once we have the front wheel drawn, we'll define the car's general proportions using this wheel as an approximate measuring unit. We'll draw these guide wheels very lightly so we can erase them afterwards. Let's begin by defining the car's wheelbase, the distance between the front and rear wheels. In this case, the wheelbase is 2 1/4 wheels. Since we're drawing the car at an angle, the rear wheel will appear to be higher than the front. The blue line is how high the base of the rear wheel should actually be. I'm only using colors at this stage to guide you. You can use any pencil. Remember to be very subtle because we'll erase all of these guidelines later. Okay, so let's draw the rear wheel where it should actually be. Now let's define the front overhang. This is the distance between the front wheel and the front of the car. Remember that these guide wheels should be drawn lightly so you can erase them later. In this case, the overhang is a wheel long. Now it's time for us to define how wide the car will be. This depends on the angle in which we're drawing the car. In this case, the car is 2 1/2 wheels wide. Now let's focus on the height of the car. To do this, we draw guide wheels above the front wheel and mark where the highest part of the car will be. If you're following along, remember to draw these lines lightly so they're easy to erase later. Now I will mark several key points of the car with a red marker, which we will use to draw the general shape. I am only using red to highlight these points. You should use a regular pencil that you can easily erase afterwards. Pay close attention to the location of these red marks relative to the guide wheels and guidelines. If you get any of these points wrong, the end result might look a bit off. There it is. This is a good moment to clean up our sketch. Okay, now let's join these key points. Remember to be subtle with your pencil. We don't want any well-defined lines yet. Our sketch is starting to look like a car. We need to carefully erase our guidelines. Okay, now that we've erased our guidelines and our sketch is clean, let's go over the lines once again. And finally, we'll add some details and shadows. That's it. If you practice enough, you can learn the car's proportions and draw it without having to resort to the guide wheels and guidelines. This would allow you to make much quicker and natural-looking sketches. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to share and subscribe. What car do you think I should do next? Let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching.